Yo, coming in with the video. This video is going to be specifically for my dog. So I'm going to be looking at Loopring, right? And let's go ahead and just mark up, what we have and where we're going and like what's etc. All right, so let me go ahead and hide everything off the chart as we always do. Looking at the daily, time frame, daily perspective, we can see we've had right, massive move up, $3 up, retrace all the way back down, full reset, full opportunity to restart. But most people are going to think that we're going to have some buyers here and it's going to rally up. No, we're going to wait for the perfect opportunity for price to come and push further past this low like it did, and now it needs to slowly mark its way down, and then we'll look to get into the market somewhere in these areas, 26 cents, and we'll take that same perspective and apply that to the rest of the market, right? So here's the total market cap, right? We want to get in somewhere lower in here. We want to see all of the money that's just chilling, that rode up this whole wave. Anybody that bought in 2021, 2020, all needs to be taken away, right? So just major patience. What we're going to do is apply that same concept into the charts. I'm going to hide the indicators and just leave these on for a second. So I see we have this arrow that is replicating what has already happened, right? And for note purposes, I'm going to go to the 3-day time frame, and I'm going to get back to just marking this up every 3 days for you so we can have something to look at pretty much. And what I see from this bearish impulse, we have already started to have some bullish reactions. So I'll mark this arrow blue, right? Pretty much showing that price has hit a low down here, right? It came down here, hit a low, and now we're reacting up back to that. The most common retracement is like 20 to 30%, but we haven't even reached that level. We're staying in this red bearish cloud. If you notice it, this is like the bearish trend in a sense, right? Ever since we've had the breakout here from this red circle, we've been trending down bearish. So it's just a free fall from here. We don't do anything but just watch and wait for it to show some level of support. If this was, for instance, our level of support, as we've had this bullish impulse, like I said, price now, let me go to the lower time frame. Price now needs to come back and hold these lows and pretty much make a higher high. But it's still very early to say that, right? We're just now breaking, not just now, but we're in lower areas. So it's really kind of hard for me to even draw anything else on the chart than what already is on the chart. We can see our DCA levels is, like I said, the 88 and 786 retracement. Let me go into this time frame. Boom. And we're right now below our area of interest, right? We were last interested in 55 cents. So the next area, like I said, would be below here. And if I put on a Fibonacci and I try to put on the reversal fib looking for those areas, I have to take it off logarithmic because of how stretched price is. And if I draw a box, because we were always looking between 10 to 30%, right? Let's make it yellow so we can see exactly that's the interest range. And I put logarithmic back on. Look at how far we are, right? It's not even realistic to where price is. So I'm going to leave that on the chart, but just know the way price moves, it has to move in flow in a certain way. So I'm kind of just going to leave that right there. And let's kind of go look at another thing. Let's go to look at the total market cap, right? You got the total market cap. A lot more things on here. Okay, let's see. All right, so there's a lot more activity, a lot more things going on the total market cap from our last 3-day, right? We were supposed to be seeing if we were going to break below our major 618, 1.17, or come back up here in these areas, and we pretty much stayed in between. So we've stalled. Not much has happened in these past 3 days, but the continuation of the bearish fall. So as we examine that, and as that continues to happen, this is pretty obvious at that point what's happening. Actually, let me leave those on. Implementing that there's 3 impulses. So this is our last and final third impulse. So we're pretty much, it looks, I'm not even gonna lie, we're probably gonna hold this major 618. I want to say we're gonna come lower because that would be like the most common next level, which would be 933 billion. So under a trillion, coming under a trillion, that probably makes the most sense to me, right? Swiping the lows, coming all the way under a 1 trillion, coming to a billion. That's the next area of interest, but we have to walk our way there. And right now, price isn't really giving anything for me to even worth marking up right now because it's all happening on lower time frames. I was gonna make this video, but there's not much, pretty much to mark up. I will go ahead and clean some other things up that I haven't touched. Let's clean ETH up. ETH to maintain. Okay, I saw that broke. ETH is hugging the bottom of that level right here. This fib needs to be taken off. Take it to a day. Delete this arrow. I don't even want to just do this right now. I'll probably do this on stream sometime later. We just had this a quick video. You see Binance going breaking under, or is this Ethereum? This is Ethereum. Okay, so if you look at how, let me do it this way. Drawings. Okay, if you look at how we had this bearish impulse, there was a trend inside of that bearish impulse, and that's what this red dashed line is. There's two red dashed lines because it was marking from this high going from this angle, and then I drew another one from this angle to kind of mark the curve. Okay, so it came back inside of this curve, and now it's breaking under this next curve. So this is actually a very important level here, this 2070. See if I can get it. This 2070 level is important because you can see how price is really not wanting to let it go. The bears are struggling to take over, and the bulls are darn sure not going to let go without a fight, because the next area below this is coming down here to 1302, and I highly doubt we get to 1302, but you never know, right? You never know with these crypto markets, especially from a weekly time frame. It just does not look like it's in the most healthy state. So until we can get some type of gaps of relief, actually I just seen something. We're gonna take the low to high from over here, and I'm gonna put it on the reversal. So we're already at the 186. So the next one is right here. That is at 1300, like I said. Interesting, man. Very interesting. Very interesting for sure. Oh man. So really, it's coming to my knowledge that it's just going to be very, I don't want to get to the point where I'm just guessing. So we'd pretty much just be looking at it from a lower time frame perspective, from these next coming up future times, until I can get something on a higher time frame to respect it. So we'll just pay attention to the lower trend of what's happening. And as you can see, nothing happened. I mean, something did really happen. It's a lot easier to see it on a lower time frame, but this is just, it's not even worth me even talking about it. It's just giving off this trend that has had it. You see the rise here, the bullish engulfing, right? You had price try to take over right here with the bulls. These are the last times before they end up getting rejected, all three times. Rejected here, rejected here, here, and then here. And that's all on a lower time frame. So nothing is really happening importantly other than the fact that it's dying, right? Not dying in a bad way, but just not showing us any real effort for us to really even attempt to get into the market, which we're aware of and we do know. So let's continue to be patient and wait for the market really to give us something. So I did that on ETH, we got Bitcoin, total market cap. It's crazy because it really is gonna, it's looking like it's gonna come to that level. I don't know how long it's gonna stay there, but sheesh. Like for Loop Ring, it's looking like it's gonna probably be right here. I don't know. I'm trying to just tag these -13 extension levels that I see. It's just the way I trade, but real curious and interested to see what the market does. And I'm not even gonna mark up the rest of them. So how can I do XRP just cause? I'm in favor of XRP. So XRP is in its purple zone already, but if I look at it from this perspective, as if this is my high, this is my one, you know what I'm saying, my first wave, this is my two, the beginning of my second wave, coming down this way, this would be my three, the bottom of my third wave. If I look at it like that, I'm gonna draw Fibonacci from the origin, the starting point, to the first tip, to the second tip. I'm gonna draw over this highlighting tool. Let's make it purple zone, let's make it darker. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna leave this one like it is. A lot of things in speculation. For sure. This is definitely coming down to this $4 level. Whew. That's another $5, man. Polkadot was in the 30s. That's crazy. Crazy. Mana made a mean bounce because it had there's a lot of money still in the market. So I'm interested to see when is it going to pump, because there's so much money still in the market and people are just a transfer of wealth, put it like that. The largest transfer of wealth in humankind history. I'm just going to kind of wrap this up because I feel like I'm rambling now and I'm not really doing anything chart wise. Pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Until we can see something recover and show some type of life across any market. All right, here's total market cap at 1.29, looking like it's going to be coming to 93 billion. Bitcoin currently at 29,000, floating well below its 88676, below its negative extinction. It's just floating into no man's land, rating these lows right here, engulfing the week. We got 2 days left. This is what you want to see. So after the closure of this week, we're probably going to see the beginning of the next reaction. Now, hopefully we won't come down here to 24p. That would be pretty devastating across the market. You know what I'm saying? Ethereum coming all the way down to 1200. That is devastating. Definitely clearing these lows that are over here for sure. Actually do something like this. But time will tell. Be patient, be steady, and the gains will definitely come. I appreciate you. Peace and love.